Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, where so many great events have unfolded over the years, and today this crowd is charged up for a big USC Trojans home game. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Ducks will kick it away to get this game going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And the Trojans will come to the line to run the hurry up. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Movement here from the tight end. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. Caught quickly. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Ducks. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. USC offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back in a costly mistake last time, a pick six. They'll hand it off. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. The freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game. And the Trojans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. He's got a lot of time. Now sends this one deep to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass caught, second down. Quick completion to the tight end. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for some space. It's Santos. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Oregon 7, USC 0.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. The Ducks will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. And they will try out the field goal team here. This will be a 45-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Handoff running right. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Give it to the back again. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a 1st down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. And we're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty makes it 1st and long. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, USC.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Got him. He's sacked.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Quarterback drops back. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
So 2 losses in a row puts them in a tough spot. 3rd and very long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out, gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And it's taken at the 45. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Comes back out on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The short completion of the tight end. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long on the 45. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He fields it at the 15. And they've got the returner corralled. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Offense back on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. On the run here. Let's it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Five-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it.
Chris, at the risk of stating the obvious, in these conditions, the ball carriers have got to do a better job of securing the football, because if that ball gets away from you, chances are it's going to get on the ground and a turnover.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Now it's second down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The ball is picked off. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Trojans come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Looking to pass here on second down. And the receivers got it. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw it on first down. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give the receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Got him for a sack, a big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
They'll kick it away here. Oh, and he's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening them. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those warm chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
And now the handoff. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern California. That's a crucial response from this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. And you can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And there's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an out route. The catch made. Then he'll run out of bounds. They'll pick it up a few yards on the play.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and it gets out of bounds.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Oregon.
Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Rolling the dice, 4th and 1 in his own territory. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Yeah, I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
2nd and goal for the offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Touchdown, USC. They will claim the second-half lead.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. With the continuity this offensive line was on display, that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. Comes back out on the field. Remember last time, they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. We go with a direct snap. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanting to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, USC 14, Oregon 10.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And the Ducks will line up to kick it away. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Gonna run it. It's Santos. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know you're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. grab near the sticks. It's Robinson.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Seventh play of the drive coming up. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's a shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Oregon. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
They decide to go for 2 to get within a field goal. Catch made on the right side. And he stopped short. The try fails, and they don't cut it to a field goal margin. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick it off.
And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
And the Trojans are in the red zone. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Got space, looking to score. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, SC. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their eyes of closing this game out.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. First down, they're going to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way. Can they catch him? Across the 40. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work